안녕하세요. My name is Benson Lee. I'm the director of Soul Searching, which is premiering here in Texas at the Asian American Film Festival. And Soul Searching is about, it's an 80s teen comedy based on my personal story when my parents sent me to Korea in 1986 to learn about my Korean heritage. And that's where I met all these Koreans from around the world. And we had a great summer. And basically we, had a great time as kids, as teenagers, but we also learned a lot about ourselves as Koreans because we got to meet Koreans from other countries, like my actor Esteban An, who plays Sergio Kim from Mexico.
안녕하세요. 저는 세르히오 김의 역할을 연기하는 에스테반 안이라고 합니다. I forgot my Korean being here, bro.
Well, I'm a child of the 80s. I grew up in the 80s, and that was the time when I was a teenager. So, and that trip that I went to Korea was 1986. So it was really had a great impact on my life. And 80s is a very special time for in America for me, but also a special time in Korea. So I wanted to capture that. I wanted to do a historical film, and those are the main reasons.
Yes, it's my first time acting. He discovered me in YouTube. He was looking for a Latin Korean character, and and I'm the only one. I'm the one and only Coreano Latino. I'm Korean, but I grew up in Spain, in Canary Island. I don't know if you know, but yeah, I grew up in an island, and it was my first time acting, and yes.
Yeah, Champyo, I met him in Korea. We gave him the script, and he liked it very much. And what's great is that Champyo actually studied it in the United States in college. He went to Rutgers University, so he understood the struggles of Korean Americans, and that's the main reason why he wanted to do the role, because he wanted to support Korean Americans and tell their story. I think the most challenging thing in making the movie was working with a Korean crew and an American crew, and not being able to speak Korean so well, because when you're directing, you really have to give really good, precise direction. And I work with translators a lot, but a lot of it is lost in translation. So that was difficult, but we finished and we figured out how to work together really well. And what's great also is that the Korean Film Commission helped us a lot to make this movie, which without them we would have never made this movie. So, Korea was a wonderful experience. It was definitely challenging, but it was a really wonderful experience for me to work with the Korean crew and the Korean Film Commission. I lived in Philadelphia and New York. I live in LA now, so, I definitely have more Korean friends. But the Korean American experience is a little bit different than the Korean experience. So, I think we have wonderful movies coming from Korea that tell the Korean experience, but we don't really have enough movies telling about the Korean American or the Korean Kyopo experience. So this movie is really about the Kyopo experience. There's more Korean American directors now than ever before. I know a lot of them, but we all struggle for the same thing, which is trying to make a movie with like a Korean cast, a Korean American cast is not easy because in our country, in the movie theaters, you always see like leads who are not Asian. It's hard enough making a movie with like Black Americans as leads, and so that's the struggle we have. But not that every movie we want to make is about we have to have an Asian American lead, but we need to increase diversity in our movie theater, in our cinema. We're going to New York next, so we're going to premiere Soul Searching in New York City next weekend, and we'll probably do some more international film festivals, but we're also working on an Indiegogo campaign which comes out next week. So we're hoping to get out into theaters in the fall throughout the United States, come back to Dallas, actually bring Champyo back to Dallas when we do our next screening here. So yeah, we have lots of plans. 안녕하세요. 제 이름이 벤슨 리입니다. 저 소울 서칭 감독님이에요. 그리고 우리 액터
에스테반 안이고요. 스페인에서 온 영화에서는 멕시코 한국인 역할을 맡았고요. 그리고 저희 영화 많이 사랑해 주세요.